dear family and friends, dear fellow seekers. Today I'm talking to you from the Himalayan Institute campus in Khajuraho, India. And this is a wonderful, serene place fully dedicated to fulfill the needs of seekers with respect to their meditation and time for self-reflection. So I'm currently bathing in this. And what I would like to talk to you is related to this beautiful tradition that came up with this campus. As many of you know, I have been involved in translating and publishing the German editions of the books of the Himalayan tradition, mainly books by Swami Rama and my beloved teacher Pandit Rajmani Tigonite into German, and to make it available for German seekers so that they also find what I have found in this tradition. Now, not all people around in Germany who are on the path of seeking their peace and fulfillment inside are blessed like me with the possibility to read English literature. So that became a real mission of my heart, to dedicate my time and my energy and produce wonderful books for German seekers, so that in the dark times that we live in, they will find whatever they need to blossom. And then, because I have seen it in myself, whenever we blossom as a single person and when we find our peace and fulfillment, miraculously everything around us starts to change. Our family profits from our inner work, our communities, our societies. So it's really important in these times that we have access to the wisdom and knowledge that is always flowing from the masters. And so my mission is to let this wisdom flow to the German seekers. And I call it the Grace of Wisdom. So it's a project to inspire German seekers to dive into this wisdom and make their experience and find their inner prosperity and happiness. Now, the last few years have been really challenging. As some of you know, I founded a company, a publishing house, Agni Press. In German it's called Agni Verlag, in 2018, and went full in and published 13 German editions of books by Swamiji and Panditji. Now, it was a very impressive start in 2019 and everything looked great. And then pandemic hit and it changed the book market completely. So sales went down, and also when 2022, the even darker period of the Ukraine war and everything started, that impacted a lot the sales of the book. Now, the company has not been designed to sell a lot of books. The company has been designed really to make sure that those people who are meant to receive this wisdom really receive it and find it. And that's the mission. So for the last 3 years, I have been postponing several projects because the cash flow, which was meant to be available for the books from the previous books, didn't really happen. And I am really a person who tries everything. And today I simply came to the conclusion, or in the last few weeks, that there needs to be a different approach. This mission needs to continue, and thus I'm seeking for your help, because I can give a lot of Shakti, I can give my work power, my time, my passion for this project, but as circumstances arose in the last 3 years, there is not enough economic power on my side to sponsor the next editions as I have done before. Namely, I have postponed the publication of the German translation of the second comment on the Yoga Sutra, the practice of the Yoga Sutra by Panditji. And also, so this is fully translated and ready for printing. And also, there are other books that have been completely translated. For example, the Book of Wisdom, Ishopanishad, by Swami Rama, which has been translated by Roderich Wasner, a German fellow student and seeker who has spent the time with Swamiji in his last years. So as you can see in the text of this crowdfunding campaign that I created, there is a lot of rationale behind asking you for your help. I don't do that lightheartedly, and I don't do it to support myself. This is really to support the mission. Now what we need is really money for the printing and the production of the books. Each book, each German edition, single title, will be in need of around 4,000 to 6,000 euros initial funding. So I am aiming quite high because we have 6 projects like lining up in various stages. So the total campaign goal that I aim for is around 30,000 euros. I know, fellow seekers, this sounds a lot, but actually that is a worthwhile investment as I see it, because as I told you before, every single book will inspire somebody, and the more people get inspired and the more people are drawn to practice within the tradition that is so dear to our heart, that will make really a difference to the world. So it's not about selling a mass of books, it's really about this mission to make it available. And one of the reasons why I founded really a publishing company instead of trying to give my translations to existing publishing companies is that the whole publishing world is very money-centric. So that means if a book doesn't sell quickly, it will be taken off the market. And it happened before. It happened with Living with Himalayan Masters, with a German edition that had been on the market for like 4 years or so. But actually what these books need are real long-term presence, so that they can be found on the long term by those people who are really in need of it, who are ready to find it, and that is a matter of time. So that was the main goal why I would found the publishing company Agni Press, Agni Verlag in 2018. And every single license contract is having at least 10 years with automatic renewal. So my ideal goal is that every single book will be available like for 25, 30 years, as long as I can do it, and then we'll see who takes over when I am ready to retire from this. But that's not the time. Now is the time to ask you for your support, and I do it in the most humble and loving way. So please, if you can support this project, no matter if it's a few euros or if you're willing to sponsor a complete book, please look into your heart and see if this mission is something that you are really also drawn to. Thank you very much for now. I will keep you updated, and please, if you have specific questions that my text does not answer, that this video doesn't answer, please feel free to contact me. Most of you have my contacts, and I will also be available through Facebook, and this will be shared on Instagram. So please don't hesitate to ask questions, and I will answer it in short videos or in personal communication. Thank you very much, and have a good day.